I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Come on, man. I ain't just get you one shoe deal. I got you 6.
Yeah, stop playing. What you mean?
All these people right here want to sign you. Okay, and they're more than happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we golden. Bro.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that we dreamed about back in Plainview, man.
And this is just the start, okay? Look at the names on the spreadsheet. These are all the companies you can work with if you keep going the way you're going.
I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Hey.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
this
no
is
doubt.
major, man.
No doubt.
All right.
Upcoming cap giveaway. Enjoy an exciting game and receive a free Hawks hat.
At guard, 6'1", number 11, Ice Trae Young.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Hawks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And, you know, I think New York, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. MP out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. And for the Hawks, the pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3, the small forward. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA. Now, you may have heard MP just signed his first shoe deal. Certainly a big moment for him.
Well, and what Converse is getting is a guy who brings the excitement, but also still stays grounded. You want that combination in someone who's going to represent your company. Congrats to MP and everyone else who made this deal happen.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas. As a head coach, he's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. And he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did. A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Brunson the pass to Reed. Off target from three-point range.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Pass to Johnson. It's tipped. Here is Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Reza Shea missing. MP, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Daniels using that vision.
Assistant Dyson.
Johnson with it. Pass to Towns. And here's MP for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And Young kicks to Johnson. Rizage with it. Now, here's Johnson. This game he had 13. Young's shot is off. And making his 3rd All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league, with his quickness, with his shooting range, and he is as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is.
Young, good.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson, the pass to Capella. Now Young. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
The front court is Rizage and Johnson. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And here's Young, following the three-pointer by MP. Back to Young, to the wing right side. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The 3 from MP. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Young kicks to Daniels. The Hawks working the ball around. Young with no one around. The Knicks pull it in. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Young for 3. Got it!
Oh, amazing! Perfect timing there.
And that 3 makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Knicks leading by 6. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Atlanta Hawks. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Hawks.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
The Knicks leading by 6. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. OG Anunoby is out there with MP. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center. From the high post. MP, no good.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Out the stats for Trae Young. Last season, he played outstanding, putting up about 25 points per, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players, so you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Here's Young, following the basket by MP. And Rizushin, the bucket on the assist by Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Knicks leading by 13. MP outside. Book it! MP with a tough shot.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the right side. Here's Rizushin, covered by MP.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
He gets it in there. And now that's 35 points for MP.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Shot's good from Young.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
And here's MP for three. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 38 points.
Well, how about MP right there? Just drilling a three of his own for good measure.
Young up top. Brunson covering. Young against Brunson. Brunson with some nice D. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's MP. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 19. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The shot's good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the bucket from MP.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Young outside. Shoots over Brunson. Another miss by Young.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And so it's New York with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
The trades and signings, the NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
That's good from Anunoby. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
The three from MP. The rebound by Young. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here is Nance. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow!
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Reed plays it up and banks it in. 45 points for MP.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Young's shot is off.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. MP looking solid from there.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Niang, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And here's MP for three. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 51.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
So for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Johnson, the pass to Daniels. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. New York's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. MP, no good. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And New York making a change here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The 3 from MP. Offensive rebound.
And that long rebound just falls right back into their hands. That'll reset the shot clock. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
MP outside. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 59 points.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Young's shot is off. MP deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.